Hello, hello, hello. I'm live. I'm waiting to see if anybody comes in. Let's see, where's my comment section? Live chat. There we go. I'm doing this a little different. I'm waiting for some people to come in. I got some news I want to share. Danny! Yo, 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 Danny! Zachary! Hello, hello, everybody. We're waiting for more to come in. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Okay. So, guys, let's give it a couple more minutes and let's see. Denise! Hugs to you too. Troublemaker Zach. The world wouldn't be right without our troublemakers in it. so, uh, so everybody's saying hello to everybody. Guys, I want to get serious for 1 second real quick. I believe in God and Jesus and all that. And I want to put that out there right now. And I want to tell you guys how blessed I am. I have nothing at the moment. And yet, He keeps blessing me. He has sent me people in my life that are keeping me and helping me. And hi, Ann. You know, and He has sent angels to my life. You know, when my cricket maker died, I was devastated. I was completely, it was like, because if there was any hope, you know, of me making home projects and doing things like that, I needed the maker. Well, guess what? Guess what? One of my angels. We know her as Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. Y'all, look at what this woman did. Look at what she did. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this. Good morning, Melissa. Isn't this, guys, this thing is a workhorse. It's a workhorse. And now Trixie's over there hollering at me. Let me go grab her real quick and then we'll continue. I can't put my be right back sign on me when I'm like this. Be right back. Hold on, Trixie. Mommy's coming. Mommy's coming. I know you want to get down. I know you hear me over there talking and you don't know who I'm talking to. You can't see nobody. This has just been good thing after good thing after good thing happening. And I'm not going to go into any detail about any other good stuff that's happening. But those that I talk with and stuff, they know. But I'm not going to broadcast it out here. So, guys, look. A long time ago, when I had the maker, I was wanting to make signs and things, you know. And remember I showed you all my pirates? Did I show you all my pirates? Or did I just show Denise my pirates? And Melissa. I think I just showed them my pirates. Anyway, so I was trying to make signs and stuff. And so, you see this? I made this. My brother got me these measuring thingies that you get from Home Depot, and I cut them down. I painted them. I got some nautical rope. Right? It's God puts angels in our lives. You know? You guys, when I needed people in my life, you guys opened your arms up and you welcomed me, and I love y'all for that. Vicky! Hello, Vicky. So anyway, so I got some nautical rope, and I had hot glued it. And I think I might have added 6,000 in there when I had the 6,000. But I hot glued it on. right? Yes, Vicky is very beautiful. Vicky and Denise and Cheryl, y'all are all, and Melissa, you're all beautiful. Anyway, so I'm going to cut out a design with the Cricut. Look, I also found these in my cabinet. Talk about squirrel moment, but I don't think, these are just ceramic little ornaments, right? They're just ceramic little ornaments. But I want to make them so... Hi, New Horizons Above and Beyond. How are you? I don't know if you've been in my chat before. Y'all don't know what a lifesaver y'all have been for me. And between my neighbor and y'all... Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, welcome. It's not morning anymore here. Otherwise, I'd be singing, good morning, good morning, good morning to you and you and you. So anyway, so these are little ornaments that I got. They're not sublimation blanks. You're doing all right? You're hanging in there? Cool. But if I'm thinking, Denise showed me something that I had already done in the past when I had the sublimation but completely forgot about, was where you take wood and you put laminate sheet over it and then you sublimate on top of that. I'm wondering if we can do it on the ceramic. If not, maybe I can paint it with some polyacrylic. But, okay, so, yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Jeremy is on the phone with Apple. Somehow Hannah's phone stopped sharing her location, but they are helping Jeremy. Oh no, that's not cool. He was in my live. Y'all connected. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for checking us out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go camera down now. So you're going to have to bear with me. And I'm going to have to, I won't see the comments for right away because I have, well, here. Before I go camera down, I'll make the design in here. So I have Cricut open up on my Android here. Okay, Cheryl. It's probably easier to see on the on the TV. So I'm going to go to my canvas. And I'm going to say, oops, I still got Vicky's thing on here. Let's get rid of that. Guys, today is just, I have got some really good news today, and my head is just... I'm trying to figure this out. They changed all this, so I'm going to... Okay, so on this front screen here to go to... Yes, Hannah is... okay, so... Cruising is fun anytime is Cheryl, and Hats on a Mission is Jeremy and their husband and wife, and Hannah is their daughter. I know. Is that why you were like... Yeah, Hannah is their daughter also. So Melissa's daughter's name is Hannah, and so is Cheryl's daughter. We all have so many things in common. We're in different parts of the country, but we all have so many things in common. All right, so I'm going to click on my stuff down here. It's down next to the little plus sign. And I'm going to click on my projects. And I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to do this just one solid color. And I can always change it later because I'm using removable vinyl. I won't be doing permanent vinyl. But I'm going to have the Cricut cut that out. I need to measure this thing, though, because I didn't measure it. So I'm going to go customize. I'm going to go replace. I don't know how that's going to work on here because this is slatted. But we're going to try it anyway. So let's see. It's harder to design on the... Oh, I need to change my machine. Oh, I forgot about that. I need to change my machine. Machine selection. Maker 3. Continue. Boop, 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 boop. Now go back to my stuff. Go projects. And that one. Customize. Replace. It's so cool to see that little exclamation point go away. Alright. I'm going to put y'all. I'm not going to be able to see your chat, so chat amongst yourselves while I'm trying to figure this out. But I will be talking to y'all. Hi, Najuma. Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, I'm going to turn you guys camera down. So let's put you down to the table so you can see what I'm doing here. Bear with me while I set this up and you see that mess over there. See if I can do that without closing my stuff. Okay, there you go. And I'll open up YouTube and see the comments as soon as I get done getting this set up and cut. Alright, so I have to measure this. So the slats are 9 3/4. So if I say 8 1/2 and the width, it'll stay within here. And then I got a feeling that's not going to work on this one specifically, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Just so you guys can see. Then my Duma flat cheese are right under 1 1/2, in between 1 1/2 and 1 1/4. So if I say, so let's see, but how long is it this way? So it's under 7 inches. So if I say 6, if I make it 6 inches this way, yeah, if I do 6 inches, it'll it'll fit within this, and then I'll fit it however. So I don't want, I'm going to come here and select that, right? I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to click on position. My height, I don't want it to be bigger than 6 inches. So we're going to go 6, and then that's 7.83. That was this length, and that'll be perfect. So we'll say done. We'll close that, and then because it's just one simple color, we're gonna say make it. Now when they sent us the Cricut, they sent me some matless vinyl. So we're going to use the matless vinyl for this today, but it is removable. So we're going to say without mat. We're going to say confirm. And we're going to bring in, it's so thick. We're going to bring in the matless vinyl. Now see, I wanted you guys to see this, and you guys can't see this, and I don't know how, until I can get a webcam over there, I don't know how you'll see this. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can see the machine or not. So anyway, now it tells me the material needs to be at least 8 inches in length, which it is, because it's 12 by 12. It says 13 by 8. Well, that's whatever this material is, that's what I'm using. Does it have the 13 by... Say cancel that. Let's just go like this and see what it does. And I don't need it to mirror because it's not iron-on. So go next. Next. Now this will be the first time I've connected my Android phone to this, so connect. Guys, oh, I didn't even pair it. We have to pair it. Let's pair it. There we go. I think smart vinyl matte. Let's make sure. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's the material. It's hard to read what this is on Alright, and it says to load. No tool is required in clamp A. Load the fine point blade in clamp B, which is already in there. And then load the mat when ready. So we're gonna load the mat. Which we got it all the way up to the little gray rollers. And then I'm going to press those 2 arrows that they're telling me to press. I wish you guys could see all of this like I could. I don't like how that looks. Why is that warpy looking like that? This thing is quieter, way quieter. Okay, now it's got a blue flashing arrow on it. So I'm going to press that. It's detecting the tool. And now it's cutting. This thing's quick too, so it shouldn't take very long. And I'll be back to seeing the comments in just a moment. This will be cut in just no time. It's so quiet, y'all. It's so pretty. Uh-oh, what's that noise? It's the cord in the back of me. I don't know, what's that noise? Like weird noises. Why is it making weird noises? It's new. I get like anxious. It's like, is everything okay with it? Maybe that's just the noise it makes. I don't know, it almost sounds like something's hitting plastic. It says it's done. Alright, and let's unload it. And it looks like it cut it out nicely. I just have to weed it out. So say finish. Not right now. Let's make sure our project is saved. Alright, now let's go and open up YouTube so I can see your comments and chit chat with you while I do this weeding, because now I got to weed the project too. Okay, let's see. All messages. There we go. Alright, does it look like I missed anything? Alright, so now I gotta see. It's hard to see, but you can see that the design is cut out, right? And when I get more color of this, I could be changing things. Like I could make my fish different color and bubbles different color. But right now, I need to get my trimmer and trim this down so I don't waste any of this material. This is the tricky part, seeing where the design ends so I don't cut the design. Oh, my trimmer is not big enough for this. I have the old trimmer. I don't have the new trimmer. So I'm going to have to use scissors. So I said to myself, come right in here, and I'm holding it at an angle. I'm looking all funky at this. I'm coming in here. this is basically the same process when you're doing glitter iron-on, any kind, not just glitter iron-on, but just any kind of iron-on. You have to cut it, you have to weed it, you have to do all that and get it prepped and ready. So, yeah, I've got the old trimmer. Alright, I don't see any comments after Foodie Vacations, which is Vicky, telling y'all to hit the thumbs up. Which I truly appreciate. I'm going to get my little weeding tool here. And I'm going to start the process right here. Hi, Ryan. Welcome. I'm making a sign today. You're watching and learning? Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm just going to get my thingamabobber in here. Now, I don't usually like to weed too much, but this isn't an intricate thing, so it'll be okay. So we're going to just at a 90-degree angle because it weeds better that way for some reason. I don't know. Alright, why is that? Oh, I know why. I know why that's doing that. Alright. And if you're using a mat, keep your stuff on the mat because it'll be easier to weed when you have this stuck to something sticky. So we're just going to come in here and go like that. There we go. And this is how you make decals. This is how you do all kinds of stuff. You know, you can put the decal, you can do things on cups and stuff. And they have all kinds of different vinyls. They have glitter vinyls, foil vinyls. See, like, I thought about doing this, but I need to clean it off because it's been sitting out in the dust. But look at that metallic pink foil. And I would have had to use a mat with that because that's not matless. I never had the machines that could do the matless. So I don't really have a lot of the matless product yet, but that day's coming. My life's about to change, y'all. God is setting me up for success. I'm just making it. It was something I've been wanting to make and to show you guys what I'm capable of making. And like I said, I can always go in and change it. I have more of those. I don't have any more of the paint right now, but to paint signs and stuff like that, because I made that a couple years ago. But, yeah. Just to show you guys, once I start getting supplies, what I'm capable of, you know, and if you're interested in doing this kind of stuff yourself, you know, but, yes, definitely. You know, we go through storms, and after the storms that we go through, during the storm come blessings, if you're paying attention. And I've had a lot of them. Over the last few years, I have had a lot of blessings. And I know who my peeps are, and, you know, but, it's been a rough, rocky seas for the past few years for me. But peacefulness is coming. There's a song by Toby Mac that I absolutely love, and now I can't remember. It may be midnight or midday, never early, he's never late. He's gonna stand by what he says. Just want you to know, help is on the way. You're in the corner, help is on the way. Anyway, I love Toby Mac. I can't sing worth it, but diddly. but I love his song. So look at that, guys. Now I could put that on anything I wanted to put it on. And if I had been careful with pulling things out, I could have made a stencil with it. I could have made that a stencil. But Linda don't like to do the weeding part. That's the part that's tricky. The visual part is a little tricky for me. But isn't that cool? Now, I don't know if it's going to actually work on here, because this is not a flat surface. It's not a flat surface. It's not gonna work. There's too many things in between. Hold that thought, though. Will it fit on this canvas? Oh my gosh, it will. Well, just barely, but it will. Just barely, but it will. If I put it, we can make it a... Yeah, it's not going to work on the slots. I don't know why I was thinking, but now I'm thinking is I could put it on this canvas, but I'd have to put gesso on this canvas first to make so it'll stick, since I'm not doing the iron on. So anyway, I have to rethink my project, y'all. That's not going to work with the slats in between. If my slats were closer, it would work. Y'all, my brain is all over the place. All over the place. Hold on. Let me go look in the closet. I think I've got another... I think I've got a wood thing that... So remember, I just got the machine yesterday. And I have to rethink what I'm going to put it on. I could do this with iron on and put it on a shirt. And I could add the words, I need vitamin C. I could, you know, there's all kinds of different designs I can do. I need to do one that, I need to measure these and then just put the words on here. Maybe sun, salt, sun, sand, and sea. We could do that. And then it would fit. Guys, my brain is not. If it's your first time in here, yes, my brain is always, you know. There's so many different designs that can be done, you know. It's like, but this one isn't going to work on here. Because that word vitamin is too big. And that word C, I would lose this piece. And I don't want to lose this piece. And it doesn't quite fit on that canvas. So anyway. Just an idea, just to show you guys. I need a different... a different sign thing. I don't like it when my projects don't turn out for y'all, but so let's talk about the machine. Yes, sign. The word is sign that I need. My brain is over here and it should be here. I'm having a hard time concentrating because before I got on I got some news and it sent my brain meow. Well, that stinks that that's not going to work on that one. And it's not going to stick to this canvas without gesso. To use a canvas, you have to take off this dusty plastic. Yes, my brain went wee. Wee, 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 TV all the way home. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have to gesso this to make it stick. Maybe not. Let's try it and see. I mean, it's removable though, so. Alright, they gave me, I don't want to waste stuff. So they gave me some transfer tape. It doesn't say strong, so I'm hoping it's not the strong kind. So to remove your stuff, you have to take your transfer tape. We're going to attempt to put it on that canvas. And it's removable, so I can always remove it later. And do it with like a pretty iron-on or something. I can always paint the background a different color. You know, once I get paints and things. Alright. We're just gonna bring this like that. I'm just gonna set this in here like this. And then I'm gonna slowly, because I'm gonna slowly let it roll right back up on there. Okay. And I'm gonna get out my Cricut scraping tool. I'm just gonna scrape that like that right over the image. I don't want to burnish it. Because it's gonna pick it up off the background. Gosh, you know how long it's been since I've done a project like this, y'all? This big. Any kind of vinyl. It's been a long time since I've done a vinyl project. Gosh, a long time. So I just want to make sure it's around the edges of the image too. So it picks it up good. And like I said, this might not stick to my canvas. Because I didn't gesso the canvas, but we're going to try. Okay, let's see. Is it going to lift it? No. Not a big fan. Come on. Okay, let's pick it up a little better. Sometimes you might have to help it a little. It takes time, takes patience to do this stuff. Linda's bringing me all the way downtown. So let's help it. Let's get it started. Scott, how you doing? Hey, guess what, Scott? You came in late. I can now make a big captain's hat. What? What? Yeah, I can. I don't have to stick to the thing. My surprise today was I got a Cricut 3. So I can make bigger projects now. My angel sent me a Cricut 3. Alright, let's pick this V up right here. Let's help it along. This takes a lot of patience and a lot of, it's like, a lot of things Linda doesn't really have a whole lot of. You know what? This will be a lot easier if I cut this down. If I cut it down, it'll be a lot easier. Let's save that for another project. You can also use, okay, see, I picked my fish up and it put my fish back down. You can also use contact paper to do this if you're using Cricut stuff. You know, you go to the Dollar Tree, the $1.75 store, whatever the prices are these days on that in that store, and get you a big roll of the contact paper. That stuff works as transfer tape and is way cheaper, guys. Way cheaper. There we go. And we're getting somewhere now. We're cooking with fire now. See, that piece can come off. Get it out of my way. Let's see, we got all that? No, we didn't pick that. We dropped that T back down. We lost it. Did we got the A or did we lose it? The M. We need the M. Are y'all biting your nails? Will Linda do it? This is one of those titles where it's like, can Linda do this project? Oh my goodness, come on. I promise you this is easier than I make it look. I promise you. Uh-oh, y'all. All right, we got it off of there. Boop, 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 boop. Now, usually you have to gesso these. I don't know if that's going to stick or not, but we're going to try it. We're just going to put it just like so on our canvas. You could also do a reversed canvas, guys, which is really cool, which I'll explain after I do this. Now let's see if we can actually get it to stick to the canvas. They also have strong grip vinyl. There's all kinds of vinyls out there, guys. This is my first time using the matless vinyl. I live in Florida, y'all. Kind of stuff is like, you know, you collect, go to the beach, you collect seashells, you put, and this makes perfect bathroom decor. I love my bathroom to be like nautical theme. Once I get my bathroom fixed, that's the theme I'm going with, is the nautical, with the little fishies and mermaids and seashells, because I got a bunch of seashells and stuff. I love to go to the beach and collect them. Okay, it's not going to stick because, yeah, it's just not going to stick because I didn't gesso this, guys. So, instead of fighting with it, because it's doing what I knew it would do, I'm going to put it back on here. But now it's got some fibers and stuff on here, so it's not going to be as sticky. So we should be able to just pick it right back up when we're ready to do that. And then you can use Mod Podge or you can use gesso. So this is gesso. And what it is it's a primer that artists use to prime surfaces and things. So, like this canvas needs to be primed. Now, to do a reverse canvas, you would take all these out, right? You would get a design that would fit in this space. You would take all these off, then you would have that frame. And then you would put it in here. I have a video, I think, where I did one before. But you see that beautiful wood frame? So you could do that. You could put your design. What you would do is you would take this, and it would end up going so that it only shows this, and that you have the wood frame. I'd have to rewatch and do that. But, so, to get that on here, I'll have to take this. I'll have to paint it onto this, because then that will give the vinyl something to stick to that this stuff won't. But, alright guys, I'm done with failed projects today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me and being my angels in my life. Thank you so much. Denise, thank you, thank you, thank you. Melissa, thank you, thank you, thank you. Vicky, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Alright guys, I love you, and I will see you in your chats. Until tomorrow, see you around the chat rooms. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Ba-doo-boo-doo-doo. Good night, sweetheart. Hope you enjoyed the show. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. So long, farewell, la 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 la.